Ontario's housing affordability crisis isn't coming, it's already here. Families who once felt stable are suddenly stretched thin. First-time home buyers feel completely shut out, and homeowners renewing their mortgage, a lot of them are genuinely scared of what their new payments are going to look like. But here's the thing, most of this fear isn't coming from people making bad decisions. It's coming from how fast the rules have changed, how fast borrowing costs have shot up, and how drastically the system shifted underneath people who were doing everything right. Let me paint a picture. During the pandemic, home prices in Ontario didn't just rise, they exploded. We saw 40, 50, even 60% jumps in under 2 years. A $600,000 home suddenly became $900,000. Townhomes jumped from the 400s into the 700s. And entry-level detached homes blew past $1 million like it was nothing. Now, yes, prices have corrected since the Bank of Canada started raising interest rates. But here's the part that people gloss over. Even after the correction, homes are still dramatically more expensive than they were pre-pandemic. We didn't unwind the bubble, we just shaved the edges off of it. And then interest rates tripled. And then the stress test tightened borrowing power even more. And then inflation hammered every household budget. So the system didn't just get harder, it became completely misaligned with reality for most families that are living in today's world. But here's where things get even more complicated. A lot of people in Ontario can't buy a new home right now because they can't sell their current one. This is the massive part of the affordability crisis that isn't being talked about. There are families who want to move. They need more space. Some even need less space. They're relocating. They want something more affordable, but they can't move forward because their home just isn't selling. Some listings are sitting for weeks. Some aren't getting any showings. Some are getting offers that are way too low for the seller to accept. And for many, lowering the price isn't an option because once you factor in the mortgage payout, the realtor fees, and land transfer tax on the next purchase, the numbers just don't work anymore. And when move-up buyers can't sell, nothing else moves. Starter homes don't free up, townhouses the same, detached homes don't free up either. And first-time home buyers have nothing to buy because the people above them in the ladder are just frozen. This is why the market feels stuck. It's not a lack of demand. It's not that buyers aren't interested. It's that sellers can't sell, which means buyers can't buy, and the entire system becomes a gridlock. The houses that are moving in this market are the ones that are priced right and well-maintained and show well. But again, this just leaves some people locked because they can't get the dollars they need to pay out their mortgage and cover the expenses to be able to purchase the new home. Now let's talk about renters because renting in Ontario used to be the bridge to buying. You can rent, you save, you buy. But that's not what renters are experiencing today. A one-bedroom apartment in the GTA is often $2,300 to $2,600 a month. A two-bedroom is hitting $3,000 mark every single month. And it's not just Toronto. Cities like Barrie, St. Catharines, Kingston, London, they're all seeing rents in the $2,000s to $2,400 range for a very average unit. So instead of renting being a stepping stone, it's becoming a trap. People are spending so much just to keep a roof over their head that nothing is left to save. And here's the part that people don't always realize. A lot of small landlords in Ontario are actually losing money. When interest rates tripled, their mortgage costs skyrocketed. Insurance went up, property taxes went up, maintenance costs went up, but rent control limits how much that they can increase rents didn't move at all. So what happens? Small landlords stop buying rental properties. Some sell. Some leave the market completely. And when rental supply dries up, renters are squeezed even harder. So renters can't get ahead. The buyers can't get in, which means the pressure keeps building and so renters can't get ahead, buyers can't get in, which means the pressure keeps building on everyone in the system. And then we got the third pillar of this crisis, the one nobody talks about enough. Existing homeowners who suddenly can't qualify the way they used to. These are the people who've owned their home for years. People with stable payment histories. People who have never missed a mortgage payment in their life. But now they're walking into renewal where their interest rate is jumping from 1.89% to 4.5%. That's not an adjustment. That's a $600, $800, even a $1,200 increase every single month. And here's the part that really hurts people. If they try to switch to a different lender to get a better rate, they're forced to requalify under today's stress tests, and some simply just don't pass it. Maybe their income hasn't grown enough, maybe they've added a car payment, maybe childcare costs increased, or maybe OSFI changed the lending guidelines again, which have been multiple times in the last few years. So now you have homeowners, good homeowners, who have been paying their mortgage responsibly for years, being told that they don't qualify for that same mortgage today. This leaves people panicking. I talk to families all the time who say, I'm going to be forced to sell, and we are going to lose our home. But here's what they don't know. There are so many solutions available to them that their banks never mention. Re-amortize, debt consolidation, blend and extending, switch lenders, using equity to improve cash flow, alternative lenders who actually understand real life situations. These aren't last resort strategies. These are smart tools built for exactly the kind of environment that we're living in right now. So yes, Ontario housing affordability crisis is real, and it is affecting people at every stage of their journey. You can't buy because prices are still above pre-pandemic levels and the system is frozen. You can't rent because rents have skyrocketed and supply is shifting. And you can't qualify because the rules are tightening while mortgage payments surge. But here's the part I want you to take from this video. Even in a broken system, you're not powerless. There are real strategies that work in this market with these rates under these rules. If you're trying to buy, you don't need the perfect timing. You need a plan. There are pockets of opportunity that most people overlook. Pre-construction incentives, price flexible sellers, smaller cities with amazing value, lender products that help stretch affordability. Buying today isn't about beating the market, it's about understanding it. If you're renting, you might be closer to homeownership than you think. Most renters overestimate what they need for a down payment and underestimate what's possible with the right structure. And if you're a homeowner feeling the pressure at renewal, please don't wait. A conversation today can save you from panic 6 months from now. Payment reductions are possible. Debt restructuring is possible, and staying in your home is possible as well. Ontario's system may be broken, but your situation doesn't have to be. You can buy if you have the right strategy. You can break out of renting if you take the right steps, and you can survive your renewal if you take action early. And you don't have to figure this out alone. That's exactly why I'm here. You don't need to know every lender's rules and every market trends. You just need someone who does, and someone who's on your side. So if you're ready to see what your real options look like, let's talk. There's always a solution, and together we'll find the ones that work for you. I'm Justin Chausse, and if you want to book some time, there's a link below in the description. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe so that we can continue to make more videos like this for people like you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.